Ten,
Stand by
nine,
to take studio.
7, 6,
Stand by camera 1, mics 1 and
3, 2, 1.
Take studio.
Hello, I'm CHS, and welcome back to another episode of MCTV. I'm Kyle Mader.
And I'm Tyler Troy. Today on our show, we have several pieces lined up for you, including a behind-the-scenes look at the Gord Bamford Christmas concert held at the Morinville Cultural Center, and 2 reports looking at the drama program here at MCHS. But first, our top story.
Last year, Morinville celebrated their centennial year. As usual, the town hosted their annual Light Up the Park Festival at St. John Baptiste Park with a parade and fireworks, with events spread out over an entire weekend. There was something for everyone in the community. Tim Evans reports.
The town of Morinville's centennial year ended on a high note as citizens gathered to celebrate the weekend of fun before the Light Up the Park ceremonies. The weekend kicked off with Gord Bamford putting on a stellar performance at the town's brand new cultural center. The next morning, the Lions Club held a community breakfast with Santa at the Legion. Scrumptious food was prepared by an army of volunteers. Past president of the Lions Club, Francis Freitas, explained why they organized the event.
I think it's important for the town, and the kids like it, and we're doing it for many years.
I asked some of the kids what they wanted for Christmas.
I don't really want anything in particular. The only thing I really want is to be with my family. A fidget friend.
Yeah? What's a fidget friend?
It's a little friend that never gets interrupted when it's talking.
That afternoon, there was no shortage of activities for kids at the Cultural Center, as Primo student and Youth in Action volunteer Lee Hutton told me.
We're just running crafts and activities for kids with the Bouncy Castle, of course. We're just having fun.
There's fun for the kids, but what about the adults? MCHS hosted the annual craft fair in our gym. Numerous crafts were available, including flutes, toques, and yes, red deck wind chimes. Christopher Porley of Van Mod's Mix Company explained the logic.
Today's the Christmas fair, so people are coming in selling products, and people are coming in buying their products to, support the Christmas season.
In the evening, parade spectators were pleasantly surprised by a flash mob organized by Dance Connection and Youth in Action. Although they had some technical difficulties, the crowds were ecstatic about their performance. Immediately after that, the parade zipped by and Santa lit up the park. 3, 2, 1! After that, 100 years of experience took to the ice at the Ray McDonald Sports Complex to play hockey, of course.
Oh, the good old hockey game, it's the best game you can name, and the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. The good old hockey game is the best game you can name, and the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name, and the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. The good old hockey game.
Every line will have over 100 years experience. We have ranging in ages of about 37 to 72.
The next morning, Bonhomme and Santa enjoyed a leisurely skate with kids and adults alike. MCHS student Tyrell explained why there's so many kids out.
Well, I think they're going like, if I'm being good skating, maybe I'll get more presents.
There were graceful skaters, and then there were some who weren't as graceful.
It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, but yeah, it's like fun helping them out, and I kind of feel bad for them. Yeah, a little bit.
That evening, a documentary called If I Should Fall played at the Cultural Center. The film was updated to include Master Corporal Brian Greff, who was killed serving our country. But even in the face of a tragic loss, the town managed to pull off a magnificent event.
That game was great. We'll see you in 100 years.
For MCTV News and the town of Morinville, I'm Tim Evans.
Canadian country star Gord Bamford kicked off his Canadian Christmas tour in the small town of Morinville over the Christmas break. The Notre Dame choir opened the show by singing Christmas carols to an ecstatic crowd. In this exclusive one-on-one, our very own Tim Evans sat down with Mr. Bamford about his concert, his upcoming tour, and what Christmas means to him.
So your heart's been broke and your head is hurting, and the things you're trying, none of them are working for a guy like you in such a blue condition.
No stranger to MCHS students, I'm here with Mr. Gord Bamford. Mr. Gord Bamford, welcome to Morinville.
Thank you very much.
A few years ago, you performed at the MCHS grad.
Yeah, that was quite a few years ago. I'm glad you reminded me of that. I almost forgot, but I mean, that was probably about 4 or 5 years ago at Northlands there. Yeah.
Last year, Day Job won Album of the Year and CMT Video of the Year. Last year, you won Male Artist of the Year. This year, nominated for numerous awards: CCMA Male Vocalist of the Year, Single of the Year, and Video of the Year for My Daughter's Father. Songwriter of the Year for Put Some Alcohol on It, and a Juno for Country Recording of the Year. Very successful Albertan too, born in Australia actually, right?
Yeah, it was. You sure did your homework there, didn't you? But yeah, no, it was a great year last year, and this year's been just as good. You know, it's been a whirlwind really since the singing at the grad there. So it's been good.
Okay, so you're in town with your country Christmas tour. Why perform in small town Alberta?
Well, you know, I grew up in a small town. I think it's very important to make sure you remember where you came from and your grassroots. And really, my career's been that, you know, grassroots, blue collar sort of build. And a lot of people don't, you know, kind of forget that, you know, most country people are rural. I mean, they just drive into the city to watch shows. So we just wanted to turn that around and come into their towns.
So tell me a little bit about your tour.
Yeah, well, this is the first night here in Morinville. We got about 15 shows. We go to small communities and get the kids involved, the school kids, and get the choir singing. And as you've seen here tonight, get a chance to talk to all the kids and hang out. And you know, they're excited. That's the greatest part about the whole show. The kids get excited. It's, you know, it gets them ready for Christmas. And you know, it's probably the favorite time of year for me is to do this sort of thing.
Why do a Christmas tour? What's so special? Why not do a spring tour?
Well, you know, we have lots of tours that go throughout the year, but Christmas is a season that everybody likes to get out and celebrate. And, you know, I remember going to lots of Christmas shows growing up as a kid. And it's really always kind of been a dream of mine to get a Christmas record. Oh, we actually have it here tonight. It just got shipped into FedEx today. So we just broke the box open for a Christmas album. So we've got that done, and yeah, it's going to be a great run.
Okay, so why have the school music group open for you?
Well, I think it's important for the kids to, you know, get a chance to be involved with somebody at this level, and I mean, you know, I wish I'd had the opportunity when I was a young kid to be involved in it, and I think it's just something that, you know, every kid has a dream in life to get somewhere, whether it's a hockey player, a baseball player, a musician, or a singer, and it all starts, you know, right here. It all starts with these kids getting to see what it's all about, and maybe you never know, there could be the next superstar in the choir here today.
So what do small towns mean to you?
Well, they're really everything. You know, like I said, I grew up in a small town, and I think it's one of the biggest reasons why I'm successful today. It's just, you know, the community gets behind what you're doing, and you get a chance to get to know people and understand, you know, what it's all about. And it's like a big family, really.
What's your impression of the town of Morinville?
Well, it's great. I mean, I've spent a bit of time here. I've got some relatives here, so I think it's obviously growing since I've been coming here over the years. But you know, it's you know, a great sold-out show tonight, so that it's exciting to be here, and you definitely see us coming back.
Can you give local artists any advice of any kind?
If you believe in something, go after it. It's that's where it all starts. You got to believe in what you're doing and believe in yourself, and you know, for me, it's just lots of persistence and then finding the right people and hanging out with the right people and surrounding myself with a great team that really kind of got me to where I'm at.
Till the break of dawn, she's my drinking buddy. She's got tight blue jeans, long.
In a special event at the MCHS Drama 20/30 program, Let Us put up cameras during their presentation of Witches of Macbeth. They were acting a famous scene where they show Macbeth's unfortunate future. MCTV reporter Jacob Roy was on the scene to see the performance play out.
Thrice the grinded calf hath moved. Thrice and once the hedge pig whined. Hark your cries, 'tis time, 'tis time. Round about the cauldron go, in the poisoned entrails go. Toad that under cold stone, days and nights hath 31. Sweltered venom, sneaking rot, burl thou from thy child hot. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Fillet of a fenny snake, in the cauldron boil and bake. Eye of newt, toe of frog, wool of bat, and tongue of dog. Adder's fork and blindworm sting, lizard plague and howlet swing. For this is a charm of powerful trouble, like a hell broth, boil and bubble. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Scale of dragon, tooth of wolf, witch's mummy, maw and gulf. Of the reviving salt sea shark, root of hemlock digged in the dark. Liver of blaspheming Jew, gall of goat and slips of ewe. Slivered in the moon's eclipse, nose of Turk, Tartar's lips. Finger of birth-strangled babe, ditch delivered by a drab. Make the gruel thick and slab, add thereto a tiger's Trojan for the ingredients of our cauldron. Double, 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 toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Correct! With the moon's luck, then the charm is firm good.
Weather this winter has been well above average.
Yeah, with the exception of one week of really cold weather, we've been very fortunate this year.
True, but it's only the middle of February and there's still a lot of winter left to go. To see what's beginning over the next year, here's our MCTV meteorologist, Greg Baustein.
Kyle, that's really easy for you to say. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Yeah, the above average conditions are going to continue for Alberta, but let's take a look first at our Canada forecast for today. Whitehorse, beautiful temperature today, +1, mix of sun and cloud. On the west coast, typical rain, 7 degrees. Across the central part of the country in the provinces of the prairie provinces, some slight chance of flurries in Regina and -2, and Winnipeg, a mix of sun and cloud at -1. Out on the east coast, showers in St. John's, and a mix of sun and cloud in Halifax at 3 degrees. Let's take a look at the Alberta forecast for today. Alberta actually, again, discontinuing the above average conditions across the province, and today is no different. Our average for Edmonton area is about -4 degrees. Continuing though, you've got high level with a chance of flurries today, -6, and the same with Fort Mac. Beautiful day up in Grand Prairie, +2 degrees and a mix of sun and cloud. The mountain parks are going to get some flurries, so the skiers are really going to like that. And across the southern part of the province, it's going to be above zero, +2 in Calgary and Medicine Hat. Let's take a look at our current conditions here in Morinville. In Morinville, currently it is -2 degrees, a beautiful sunny day out there. If you haven't had a chance to get outside, please do so because it is absolutely gorgeous outside. Winds out of the west at 6 kilometers an hour. Relative humidity is 79%. Let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Average and above average conditions are continuing. Beautiful weather into the weekend. A slight chance of a flurry on Saturday and Sunday, but take a look at those forecast temperatures for Tuesday, Wednesday next week. We're getting back to 5 and 4 degrees, looking fantastic. So do enjoy the weather. Gentlemen and ladies, that is your forecast. Let's take a look at this commercial break. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, friend. Whoa. Where are you off to, Tiger?
Going to get some lunch?
Go get some lunch? Like at the grocery store?
Yeah.
Now, why would you want to do that and risk getting mangled in a horrible vehicle collision?
I just wanted to get some lunch, man.
Woo! Good golly, it's hot in here. Am I right?
Okay.
Hello, friend.
You're in the front seat.
You should just use Lunchbox Cafe.
Lunchbox Cafe?
You betcha, sport. With over 20 different ways to make a combo, including specials, that's like a Peterson Duo sandwich on rye.
That's just gonna...
Why? Hello, friend. Lunchbox Cafe grub starts at just $2.50, and as the school committed to healthy eating, everything there has a healthy kick to it. Check it out at lunchtime down the gym hallway.
Okay.
Okay! Oh, and my friend, use Lunchbox Cafe.
That was weird. Oh, come on!
I took this out of your car, friend.
With the basketball season in full swing, we decided to get a look at the inner workings of the seniors boys team. Today, Johnny Belarjon, the team captain, has graciously come down to the studio to discuss their season thus far. Johnny, thank you for coming on the show today.
No problem. Just to clarify, I am the assistant captain.
I see. So how has the team been doing so far this season?
Not too bad. We have made it to the championship side every tournament we've ever been to. Our team is growing and just progressing and getting better as the season progresses.
What, if anything, do you think that the team should practice more this season?
Capitalizing on our shots. Every single game we get open, and it's just a matter of making our shots.
What, if anything, have you improved on this season when compared to last?
I'd have to say our defensive intensity. When all of us get talking, and as soon as we know that the game is on the line, really it's really hard to describe, but it's our defensive intensity.
Can you give us a rough estimation about how many games the team is going to be playing this season?
Throughout the entire season and the season coming up, we've probably played at least 30 games.
How do you feel that your team is going to do in the upcoming tournament?
Well, with the pep rally just came up, and with the showcase game, I know our entire team is just so excited and going to be filled with energy. So I can't see us not doing well. We were looking for a final.
How has Mr. Rovine's coaching been going?
I've had Rovine for 3 years, and he's been a good coach. He knows his basketball. Sometimes it gets a little intense, but he knows his basketball, and we respect him.
Thank you, Johnny, for coming on the show today.
No problem.
Before Christmas break, students at MCHS were treated to the dance styles of the Drama 10 air bands that were performed before the school's annual Christmas celebration. They practiced for hours and sweated up a storm in the name of entertainment. We took an in-depth look at the preparations and execution of this event. Jacob Roy reports.
Before staff and students go on their Christmas holidays, the grade 10 drama students go in groups and work together to perform the air bands for the entire school. This year, the air bands were another success. with music from the past, present day, and even from our pastime video games. So just like every year, the air bands were a success, even due to mechanical failure. But it was still a great time before we went off on our Christmas break. For MCTV News, I'm Jacob Roy, reporting.
Thank you for joining us, and we hope you enjoyed this show today.
Join us again in 2 weeks on March the 1st when our pieces will include a look at some of the RAP program opportunities at MCHS, including work at the Morinville Fire Department and at the local vet clinic.
As well, we'll have highlights from the student-teacher hockey game to show you. So how do you feel the basketball team is going to do this year?
I think the tournament this weekend is going to be fantastic. I hope everyone comes out and cheers our Wolves on. So
From
for all of us at MCTV, I'm Greg Bautestein.
I'm Kyle Mayer.
And I'm Tyler Troy. Have a most pleasant day.